Paralegal practice and counseling, part one. This is your lecturer, Dr. Tulipo Mwenifumbo. Although paralegal in Africa started in the early 1990s, not much has been done to earn recognition of its importance. Zambia is one of the few countries that have enacted the law that guides the paralegal profession to enable those that cannot afford legal representation by lawyers to seek legal counsel from paralegal practitioners. Regardless of the enactment of Act number 1 of 2021, not much has been done in actualizing the practice and the recognition of paralegal counseling in Zambia as well. The lack of representation or legal advice. A lot of people have suffered injustice and unfair treatment, which has compromised the human rights and legal rights for all. Therefore, the need for paralegal practitioners has significantly been recognized by most of the people who cannot afford the acquisition of service from a qualified lawyer. Paralegal counselors help ordinary people and communities to understand their legal rights and human rights. Paralegal counselors have been appreciated in most African societies where they are found. This calls for the need to have more paralegal trainings to advance access to legal information and advice to ordinary people. The governments have tried to provide legal services through legal aid boards. However, some members of society would be limited to accessing these services. The failure to harness the service among community members in legal matters is partly due to the profession's regard of the law as the field of specialists and partly to a lack of awareness of the potential law of the ordinary people can play in the provision of legal services as paralegal counselors. Additionally, having paralegal counselors in communities is more effective and remarkable in creating both the legal and socio-economical problems. The paralegals can play vital role in the service. The paralegal can play a vital role to service the oppressed and disadvantaged in the communities, especially in the rural communities. So when we look at the need of paralegals, it is very much important that we should have many people to be trained as paralegal counselors. So Zambia is one of the few countries that has enacted the practice of paralegals. And it is very much important to know that paralegal practice is very much recognized in Zambia. Although we just need to work on the act specifically for paralegal practice, and also the association that can be able to bring about paralegal counseling in Zambia, or just like we have the Law Association of Zambia, we have got the General Nursing Council of Zambia, we have got the Health Practitioners Association. We also need to have the paralegal counseling. Paralegal counseling, it's a profession on its own because it has got its different mandate with the lawyers. Paralegals are also, like the paralegals, they are also involved in community development, and also they are involved in helping the communities or teaching the communities about legal and legal rights.